Can we upload two different topic, that's videos from two different niche in the same channel? Now say for example, I'm really good at cooking and craft. Can I upload both the videos in the same channel? Or I'm really good at giving trading tips and also I'm really good at spoken English. Can I create both the videos in the same channel? Now if this is your question, then here is the answer. If you really want to succeed faster in 2022 or in the coming years, the best thing for you to do is focusing on one particular niche. Now you might be saying, we see a lot of YouTube channels that are there who have got great number of subscribers, though they have been uploading different content in the same channel. Now that was the case earlier. In fact, if you see, the number of channels which have been able to succeed faster are the ones which have been able to focus on one particular niche. Of course, there are small percentage of channels with multiple niche also who have been successful. But right now, the best thing that you could do is focusing on one particular niche. Now, why one particular niche? In fact, that is going to help YouTube to understand your specialization of your channel, right? It is going to know that, okay, this channel has great content in this particular area and your channel gets ranked higher for that particular keywords. Now say for example, you're going to create a channel on trading tips, example, right? So everywhere when the YouTube comes to know that, okay, in your channel about section, you're talking about trading, in your videos, you're going to talk about trading, right? In the default keywords, you are talking about trading. When everywhere it's understands that, okay, it is related to trading. Now for those particular keywords, YouTube is going to rank your channel higher. Now it might not happen immediately. It might take a little bit time for it to scale up, but certainly it is going to happen when you focus on building your channel in one particular niche. Let me give you a small example so that you can understand. Now say for example, there was one beautiful restaurant that you always used to go for having a breakfast or lunch or something like that. Okay. So you really love the taste of it and you are just in love with that particular place. Now say for example, after some time, the restaurant also started clothing within the same restaurant. In one section, they also started clothing and in one section, they have restaurant, right? Now, say for example, you are a person who is connected to the restaurant, correct? You really love the food there. Now you see that, okay, there is also a clothing section, right? So do you really connect to that? Some people may connect having both in same place and some people may not really connect. And for the new people who are going to come over there, they really don't know what is the specialization of that particular place. Are they really good in the restaurant, the cooking thing, or they are really good with the clothing? It always happens that people who might be interested in clothing, it's not necessary that they're also interested in the food from that particular restaurant. Or the people who are interested in the food from that particular restaurant does not mean that they're also interested in the clothing. So there is always going to be a conflict. That's how even YouTube does work. Now say for example, you're a person who is going to create videos on cooking and craft in the same channel. Over a period of time, you would be certainly having subscribers, right? Say for example, you have around 1,000 subscribers. Out of that, there would be some of them who would be interested for your craft videos. Some of them who would be interested for your cooking videos, right? There is always going to be some people who might not be interested in one of the topic. Now let's say that, okay, you uploaded a cooking video. And say for example, there is around 70% of the audience who love cooking videos. Now 30% of them really don't like cooking videos and they watch only your craft videos. Now what happens is, when you upload this video and YouTube sends the notification to all your subscribers, those 30% of the people who are not connected to cooking videos, they are not even going to open your video. That is going to affect your click-through rate and it is going to affect your audience engagement. Correct? So same happens. Now say for example, you uploaded a craft video. In this case, people who might not be interested in watching craft videos, they are not going to open that. Again, it is going to affect the click-through rate and audience engagement. Now this is where it affects the channel growth. And that's the reason why you should really focus on building your channel in one particular niche. Okay. So I believe it's clear. Let's continue. Now to add a little bit more. Now say for example, you are a person who is going to create craft videos. Okay. You might be a person who is going to create cardboard craft. You might be creating thread art, right? So if it is into crafts kind of niche, now it is still okay for you to post those kind of videos in the same channel, right? So start uploading those kind of videos which are in the similar niche and see what kind of videos are really getting more views. Now, example, let me give you an example of my own channel, A2C Arts and Crafts. Initially, when I started, I used to post videos on how to do the drawing, right? Because it was all of arts and crafts. I used to post a lot of videos on how to do the drawing. Then I started doing paper craft. Then I started doing craft with the help of DC motors. Now, at a later point in time, I realized that the videos that I started doing on DC motors, they started getting lot of views. Now, that's where I stopped posting videos on paper craft and stopped posting videos on drawing and painting, and I literally focused on creating content on DC motors. That's how my channel was able to really scale up faster, right? Now, to make it even more clear, let me directly go to my channel A2C Arts and Crafts and give you the example, okay? So this particular channel, I have ranked particularly for DC motors. So you could see that, okay, if I go to analytics and reach, it has got around 1.4 crore impressions, okay, with 14 lakh views in last 28 days. If I just scroll down, you see the YouTube search terms. It's motor, project, drone, right? Science project, DC motor, correct? Now these are the terms which are helping to reach my channel. Now why? Why? Because if I go to my about section, channel about section, right? My description talks about DC motors, correct? Now if I go to home page, all the videos that I have created, these are all related to DC motors. Now this is related to DC motor, this is related to DC motor, right? And you could see the kind of views, 1.1 crore, 1.1 crore or crore, correct? So all the top videos that are there in my channel are something that are related to DC motors. Again, DC motor, correct? So that's the keyword that has been ranked. Now let's take for an example. I'm going to take this search term, DC motor project, and I'm going to search on YouTube, okay? See what videos are going to be shown. Do you see that? A2C Arts and Crafts, 3 creative DC motor projects, 36 lakh views. Okay. Again, there is some other channel that is coming here. Again, A2C Arts and Crafts, 5 awesome DC motor projects, 83,000 views. Again, from A2C Arts and Crafts, 4 DC motor projects, 2.4 lakh views. So DC motor is something that has been ranked high for my particular channel. So in the same way, when you focus on one particular niche, for that particular keyword, even your channel is going to be ranked higher. So when you take a niche, if there are multiple topics within that, right, in the same niche, you can certainly do it and see what kind of videos are getting good number of views, and certainly you can focus on creating more and more of them. Certainly that is going to help you grow your channel much faster. But again, do consider one channel, one niche only. Okay. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, then please do hit that subscribe button, click on that bell notification and select all notifications so that you don't miss any informative videos from this channel.